it's that cold. The rain's just literally frozen onto the bottom. Brilliant. Maybe more wax needed. Well, it's that time of year again. It's MOT day. Boo! So hopefully this will go in shortly. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning now. It's freezing cold. It's a bit windy, so apologies if you get too much wind on the mic. I'm just letting it warm up a bit before I drive it. As you can see, there's ice on it. No ice everywhere else, just all over my car, which I love. Typical me. So we're just going to the MOT centre now. I can drop it off, and fingers crossed. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't pass, but you never know. It's a good test to see whether competition cars are everything they say they are. Hiya, welcome back. Well, we're a bit later now. Obviously you can see the sun's out. It's not quite as frosty, although it's pretty cold. So we've dropped the car off the MOT, so we'll pick that up a little bit later on to see how that's got on. I just want to do a little bit really to say where I've been. Obviously it's been about 6 months since I've posted my last video on the channel. Lots happened since then. Initially I'd stopped because it was coming to the end of summer and I was building some decking at the bottom of the garden. Obviously I'll show you a picture of that. Quite proud of that, but it did take a long time. A little bit more money than I'd hoped, but it does look good. Unfortunately, my father got sick at the end of last year, and unfortunately he passed away at the end of early February this year. So that's been quite hard. You know, my dad was probably the real reason I got into photography and filming and YouTube anyway. So it's tough, but I think he would want me to start and carry on, which is what I am doing now. So as you can see, we're outside again. It's spring, so it's time for more content. So I'm going to start putting more content up on the channel, which is good. I need something to focus my mind more. I plan on doing about 1 video every fortnight, so 2 a month to start with, just to get back into it. One, to balance the time that I have. Another really is to try and keep it fresh. I don't want to overload the channel with videos for the sake of it. I do want to try and keep the content quality fairly high if I can. So it does take a little while to get different things to film on the channel. I don't have any tie-ins with garages or dealers, so it really is cars from friends and family at the moment. But hopefully it's entertaining. So yeah, 14th or 15th of April, I can't remember which day it's scheduled for, but the first car content video other than this one will be out then. So some of you have messaged me about what's going on with various projects, so just to give you a little overview. The Calibre is still ongoing. It's a little way away, so it's quite difficult to get hold of, and it's having the time to go back and forth. The brakes have been done, so I have done the discs and the pads on the car, so it is coming along, and a video of that will follow. But I'm hoping this year to get it done, but it is all down to time and money. If I had a garage or a driveway, which unfortunately I don't, I could probably potter on it a little bit closer, but for now we'll still chipping on with it, and I hope to finish it. But we will see at the end of the year how we are with that, and whether it passes the MOT. Fingers crossed. So what I'm going to do with it afterwards, after a couple of shows and a bit of a play around with it, I don't know. Again, I haven't really got anywhere to keep it, so we'll cross that bridge near the time. In regards to the Golf, obviously you'll see that a bit later on whether it's passed. It should pass. It'll be interesting to see a testament of the quality of vehicles that prize companies give away, if it did or it doesn't, and obviously what it fails on, if it has any advisories. So that will be interesting to see, but I don't think it will fail. So I'll be probably proved wrong, but yeah, no, I think we'll be fine. In regards to other cars, obviously we still have the MX-5. It's not used by Ollie, my son. He's now got a Vegas yellow Audi S1, which is amazing. So they'll be coming to the channel very soon. I can actually prize it off for him. As you can probably imagine, that's more difficult than it should be. But no, the Master's still there. I probably will be dragging that out and using that, doing a first start video on that soon. So that will be up on the channel. It's not been used for about 4 or 5 months now, so it's probably going to be fine. But it'll be interesting to see whether everything checks out. In regard to Mazda content, obviously, a tenuous shout out, but a shout out to Beard Canucks Garage, channel that I've followed since probably near the beginning. They've just hit, or just over hit their 1,000 subscribers mark for the channel, so that's very good news. And it's a lot of hard work goes in that to hit 1,000. As you can see from our channel, we've hit 280. So we are moving forward. It's going up slowly, but I do want to try and push forward to get to that 500 mark to start with. The magic 1,000 mark will be amazing, but the 500 mark obviously opens up the community tab on YouTube, so it allows me to chat to you guys, ask questions, post polls and stuff, and just try and get you more involved in the channel where I can. But again, we'll get there, so hopefully by the end of this year we might get to 500. Then we could buy and some more projects for the channel, or do some more things, but I've got enough to handle at the moment with the time that I've got, so we'll try and round all those up this year first. Okay, so I've just gone and collected it. Moment of truth. Did it pass? Yes, it did. Flew straight through with no advisories. So thank you RevComps, one, for giving me a great car, and also thank you Volkswagen for building me one. Alright, and there you have it. So thank you for watching. Fantastic that the car passed. Over the moon with that. So no advisories. Another year downwards, so we can have a bit more fun with that. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. It's good to be back. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.